So we were walking down the road the other day before we went to How Long Bay. We walked past the store and I recognized the woman in the front. When I was here in 2008, I came to this spot a few times and she was really nice.
And I must say, this is the best pho we've had since we've been in Vietnam. Awesome. Well, we have a ticket for Dong A Express. And as is typical from our stupid hostel, they failed to give us the bed number and berth number, which I asked them today.
Yeah, they were just like, oh, it's no problem, just train station.
Yeah, they'll understand. And I asked them, I said, are we on the top or the bottom bunk? And they just made it seem like it's not a problem. But everybody else, once again, is on this train, except for us.
We also were asking like the staff members to like, you know, where are we supposed to go, and they were like so incredibly rude. By the way, if the train starts moving, we're jumping on the train.
Yeah, I know. This ought to be fun. Alright, stay tuned. Kristen and Justin's bitching adventures. Alright, so it's our first day in Sapa. We're kind of unfortunate with the weather. You can see it back there. We're kind of nestled in the clouds. It's pretty bright still, but it is rainy. The point of being here is to see the rice terraces and hike in them. So that's kind of the goal. Right here you can see the traditional wear in these mannequins, but even better, you can see it on the ladies in front of me, who are very nice. They're following us, but they're very kind. I like their outfits. Oh wow, there's a scorpion wine that we've heard about. All sorts of reptiles, snakes, scorpions, termites, bugs, everything. I think that one has all the above in it. And everyone waiting for us to get out, sell us something. And what, I don't know. Alright, shall we?
Okay.
Have them out. Oh. Hello. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Alright. USA?
USA.
Yeah.
Yeah, the name?
Kristen. Nice to meet you. Oh, thank you. Just one day. Yeah, we walk. Ooh, careful.
Sorry?
Ooh. Just a day. Just a day.
This way for Sapa. Okay.
Alright, so we're starting our trek in Ta Phin.
Ta Phin. We just left Ta Phin.
And we just left our posse of women who were following us.
They were trying to get us to go to their village, and we said, no, we go to Sapa. And then they said, well, we're not going that way. We stay here if you go that way. And we were like, okay, well, nice to meet you.
Oh, it was sad. They were working, or trying to work and trying to get money.
Yeah.
And they were doing it in an honest way and making some nice conversation. And
Yeah,
they followed us for a bit of time, and their English was very good. And
they were more polite than most of the people that we had already done business with in at least northern Vietnam.
yeah, the people in Hanoi were annoying, but here, very nice. Hello.
So it's supposed to be 12 kilometers, Ta Phin to Sapa. I'm not sure if that's like by road, the way we drove over here, or the walk back, but it's supposed to take 5 hours. And when we left our hotel, it was pouring. It's light up now. It's very, very lightly drizzling now. Hopefully it kind of stays at bay for us. The drive to Sapa from the train station, it was about an hour. And we were just passing rice terraces the entire time. I couldn't believe how widespread it was. I kind of thought it would be a lot more concentrated, but this is a pretty huge area that's completely covered in terraces. Careful, you might bite your face off.
Oh my goodness, look how cute he is. Oh. Hi. Hi. look at this big dude. Justin, put your foot there for perspective, please. It's pretty big. So a lot of these young girls, they're wearing the traditional dress. And I noticed they're wearing like these bejeweled, bedazzled leg warmers.
So we think we're sort of about halfway done with the hike, although we have really no idea. The views have been pretty good despite it being cloudy and foggy and rainy. Sometimes we don't really have much of a view, but other times it kind of opens up like this for us. And in a way, like some of the times the clouds kind of add to the effect, although we still wish it was sunny. Although it's good that it's not hot. So the pros and cons to each, I guess. But yeah, we're making the best out of it. We've seen a few hikers cross us coming the opposite way, but not too many. Probably like 10 all day.
Yeah, no more than that.
10 in 2.5 hours, so we pretty much have the place to ourselves as far as hikers go. There's a lot of locals around going about their farming life. Lots of kids roaming around, some of which were trying to relentlessly sell us things. We would tell them no, and then like they would continue to walk with us, and then like 2 minutes later they would try again, as if like we would change our mind or something. It's still raining. It's been non-stop, but it's been pretty light most of the time. It poured once, and we went into a restaurant as soon as we could, so we were only in the pouring rain for like, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
And we're wet, but it's not cold, so it doesn't feel bad.
It seems to me that every person in most cities are always on call and willing to work. If you have a moped or even a bicycle or rickshaw or a car, you are always a taxi service. Oh, no, thank you. Hello. You are always a taxi service. If you have any food on the side of the road, you're always willing to share it for a profit. Everyone is constantly on call.
So, a staple of Vietnam is snake wine, as they call it. It looks like some of this has like roots in it. I don't know if that's ginger. This one has some starfish and seahorse. I guess you kind of can't see it.
Mildly.
More roots, I guess.
Yeah.
But the big one of note is King Cobra wine.
Oh boy. He's huge. Stand up next to him for perspective.
Just the jar itself is huge.
Yeah. That little kid is wearing a winter coat and then he's naked underneath.
Alright, so we're in downtown Sapa now, and we were making a joke because we were passing this restaurant and we were like, oh yeah, this restaurant like sells horse meat here, and we were just kind of making a joke. But then there's another restaurant over here, which also has a picture of a horse next to all these other animals that you would normally eat. So we're deducing that they eat horse in Sapa.
They definitely eat horse in Sapa. These women are working hard, these girls are playing hard, and these middle-aged women are screaming hard. I don't know what they're fighting about.
It's interesting because like we literally have seen none of this like at all on the entire trip. Have we seen one person, like one fight on the whole trip?
No.
And it's like literally every day in northern Vietnam.
Not even between us.
Like this isn't even southern Vietnam that we've seen this. It's only northern Vietnam.
Yeah, you're right. It's just here. Alright, Justin just drew this. Kristen and Justin, honeymoon 2015. With the state of New Jersey labels and the Sapa rice terraces. And you can see the mountains and the terraces. This is very well done, Justin.
Let's hang it up. So
You get 20 points. 20 husband points. So this is our room in Sapa. It's only $12 a night, which is pretty awesome. We have our own little balcony, which we didn't use at all. Probably should have, because a bunch of our clothes are wet. And yeah. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. And we're on the main strip, and this is what we woke up to. We really like this town. One, we love the weather. Two, we love just the atmosphere of the people. No, thank you. And three, we really like the architecture. Very French / European.
Alright, so this is our last day in Sapa. We hope to get the train tonight. This is a very European looking town, but we keep saying it reminds us of all the towns in Nepal when we were hiking, like Lukla and Namche Bazaar. Just because it's like really foggy, as you can see, and it's very trekking oriented. There's a lot of trekking shops. So it's like a weird mixture of, you know, reminders of places that we've been to before that have nothing to do with each other. And it's very foggy today. I'm glad we're not hiking right now.
Yeah, same. It's worse today than it was yesterday. I don't know if you see this, but our bus driver just passed on a blind turn. This is such a windy road, and in some areas there's guardrails, but not all of them.